You ever just wanted to sit here and watch the Dead Rocks dance? Me neither. Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. We got a puzzle on our hands here. Through, what I can only assume is brute force, because I don't know if there's an actual solution put somewhere. That's the solution. We're finally up here. Good old Quake. Finally having a use. Take that, turtle brain. I have decapitated you by stabbing your shell. Sucks to be you, I guess. It's a real unfortunate thing. Before I go in there, though, I want to go back over here. Because we saw a heart piece over there, and the mysterious gap that is over here may be solved. You got two ways you can probably do this. First way, you can push this and notice the block is on something. There's an invisible floor. Uh-oh. Invisible floor ends here. But where does it go? If only we could light the place up. I think that's a great idea. Wow, the floor was visible for a sec. Kind of an interesting little mechanic, although I'm not completely sure if it's alluded to anywhere. It probably is. There's a lot of those sorts of things that are not really discussed. There's just a fairy here. I'm pretty sure this wall over here is fake. Yep, that's fake. Alright, the other wall must be real then. Are you a fake wall? Pretty sure no. What about you? Oh, actually, you're already open. So I'm just gonna blow you up even more. There's tiny fairies. Not to be confused with the large fairy that I didn't have to talk to, so, you know how it is. Ah, we're up here. Good. Exactly where I wanted to be, because as you can see, this is how we get our heart piece. Yeah. One more to go. Turns out, if you've been counting at home, there's only one heart piece left, because we know the boss is going to drop a heart container, so we are very close to the end here, folks. Very close indeed. Let us enter the turtle. Hello, turtle. How are you? Do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend going again. You should go get some! Yeah, if you want to be safe, probably should have at least half magic, but having some magic potion, be it green or blue, certainly not a bad idea. Cane of Samaria makes platforms if you use it on these little question mark tiles. Interesting little mechanic there, if I do say so myself. Well, that was weird. There's the compass. Compass is pretty rad. Where's the boss? At the bottom, no doubt. As I recall, this is probably, the biggest dungeon thus far. I'm pretty sure? Not completely sure. You gotta be careful while you're riding this platform, by the way. If you get shocked by the jellyfish, it's gonna knock you off the platform and you're gonna fall. It's not a good time. Looks like we need a key, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of hunting here. A little bit of hunting is what I need to do. Floor tiles, not a great thing. If you want, you can actually just kind of hide in the doorway and they can't hurt you. You can just do this in basically every place the floor tiles appear. There's a few exceptions. Like the one room in Tile of Hera, because it's a staircase and not like a normal doorway, you can't really hide in it. There's a few other exceptions, but this is one that I will always remember. Because like, this is the only time you really have to wait in a situation where you can just do this. I'm pretty sure, I can't think of any other place. Also, all that's over here is a magic refill and a fairy, so, if you were expecting something interesting, you wasted your time, that's for sure. Skeletons, oops, I tried to use the Cane of Samaria, but it did not work. It's a sad state of affairs, but it's fine. We got ourselves a puzzle here, I believe. We want to go down. because this is a torch lighting puzzle, if you can believe it. We gotta light the torches and make our way back to the door in time before they go back out. So, this is gonna be the shortest distance. Gotta light these as late as possible. So, do this and that, and then that. Yeah! We got more than enough time, I'm sure. More than enough time. Almost made it. Didn't quite make it, though. These rollers kinda hurt, actually, even with blue mail. Did that do like 3 hearts, I think? It might have been only 2, but still, I mean, that's not nothing, to be fair. Why did I hit that button? That's not the button I wanted to hit. I wanted to look at the map, man. Yeah, this place is decently big. Decently big. I think this is probably a good a time as any to use the invincibility of the Cane of Burna. Just kind of walk on through here. Not a problem. For me, in this particular case, Turtle Rock is kind of a challenging dungeon, to be honest. You know, there's a lot going on in here. There's so many things that hurt you, so many things that are going to be problems, like these enemies. That's the other thing, too. There's, like, a lot of new enemies and hazards in here. Like, this guy is annoying to deal with, and quite frankly, I do not care for his presence. Also, there are chain chomps here. Chain chomps are really good. They also hurt a lot, so do be careful. I want to say it's like 3 hearts with blue mail, so gotta watch out. They're not very nice. Not very nice at all. It might actually be more than 3 hearts, thinking about it. I'm gonna get hit. Gersh darn it, I got hit. I didn't want to get hit, but it's the thing that happened, unfortunately. Let's restock all our stuff, apparently. Might not be a bad idea to get a fairy from the anti-fairy, but there's actually a lot of anti-fairies in this dungeon, so having that magic powder is certainly going to be helpful in this situation. Yo, welcome to the lava tube room. This is the room with the lava and the tubes. Ah, good old lava tube. It's been a while. There sure are a lot of things here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm a bunny rabbit again! Yeah, no amount of moon pearl is gonna save me from that. Thankfully, it's only temporary. It's about time I was hit by one of those things. About time, because obviously I've been able to avoid every single one thus far. So, lasers are bad. You gotta watch out. Gotta watch out, kids. Lasers, they hurt. Guy, I need you to get back here. Because I had a feeling you had a key. Let's just kind of sneak on through here. Sneaking on through, making our way, getting a big key. I got myself a big key, guys. I bet you were jealous. I know I would be in this situation. I am obviously the most jealous of individuals. I'm gonna actually go ahead and get myself a fairy. I mean, if it's there and I can obtain it, it's probably worth doing, you know? Just my thought process in this situation. Certainly not a bad idea. Well, we went into that one tube down there. Let's go into this tube down here. And by down here, I mean, like, it was higher up than the other one, so this room is annoying. It is worth mentioning, these guys can just kind of be straight up killed with a fire rod, so, not a bad idea to go ahead and make use of that fire rod since we've got it, you know? It's just a thing. Man, those things are everywhere. We got some choices here, junctions and roads, big chests and word that rhymes with roads. I'm not sure what that would be. There's a nice little bombable wall over here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a bomb at it. Gotta be careful of those eyes, because if I turn upward, they're gonna start shooting at me. And, like, it's not really worth getting these pots. It isn't. That is, hey, we're here. You know what that means. We can go to the light world here. I just noticed we hit maximum capacity on rupees again. Man, I can't win with that. Oh, hello. We have found our way to the archery range. Dang it. Potions are a terrible thing. I want to strafe. Probably a good idea. Yeah. Alright. Strafing is a neat idea. You can just kill these guys with a sword. Like, who even cares at this point? I don't care at this point. Certainly not. And that, friends, is the final heart piece in the game. We got the mall. We now own the entire mall. Yeah. I have always wanted a mall. It's my lifelong dream. We could use the Cane of Samaria, or we could just hookshot our way across and find the mirror shield. Wow, it reflects beams that your old shield didn't reflect. Mirror shield is really big, but I don't think its hitbox is any different. Furthermore, the only thing it actually repels beyond fireballs is lasers from, like, the eyeball shooters. It doesn't even reflect the BMOS lasers, which I find kind of bizarre. That would be a nice upgrade to give it, but for some reason, not what it does. It really doesn't have a ton of use, unfortunately, but I guess it looks kind of neat. Covers Link's face, though, which is awkward, to be fair. I mean, look at this thing. Like, you can see, like, the corner of his eye. That's all you can see. We will never again see Link's shining face, except from the side. Or I guess if I wanted to, like, hold out my sword or something, you know, just kind of a silly thing to talk about, I suppose, but it is what it is. We got options here. I believe, actually, it's kind of hard to tell, but I think, yeah, you can just bonk into these at the Pegasus boots if you wish. It's a nice thing. This room is very strange. Like, there's these blocks here that are in the way, but for some reason, they will not move. I did something. Now they move. I don't understand. This is like the only room in the game, I think, where such a thing even happens. That's a bomb trap. Also, it leads to a secret rupee room. I will collect all of them, regardless of the fact that I do not need the rupees. It's just a thing I felt like doing. These rollers, dangerous. I should probably make use of... You know what, in fact, I am gonna go ahead and do that. That'll just make collecting the last few easier. Forget you, rollers! Yeah, showed those guys. Yeah, this is a nice little secret there. If you still need money for whatever reason, there's the room for you. Let's see, what can I use? What can I use? Boomerang? Boomerang won't go through. Oops. This is unfortunate. I should have probably switched to the cape. I don't know. Cape is cool. Yeah. Alright, I gotta make sure I get through here unscathed. Diagonal throw, save me! Oh, jeez. This room is always awkward for me. I'm not entirely sure the best method to get through it. I was at one point trying to, like, bonk off of a wall with the Pegasus boots to get over or something, but that wasn't really working. We got ourselves a nice maze here with some nigh unavoidable fire bars. So that's always good. I should probably get the Cane of Burna out again. Probably. It probably is not a bad idea, considering this thing is gonna, like, combo me to death or something. That was Mr. Watch, by the way. He's a dude that exists. You know, it's alright for a dude to exist, I'm pretty sure. I think we probably want to get into the middle here. How does one approach the middle? Like so, apparently. Gotcha, good! Don't know where to go from here. The map suggests bottom left, so let's head over here real quick. There's a spot I didn't get. Oh, there's some nice refills over here. I like refills. Refills are good. Everybody enjoys a good refill every so often. Let's avoid the fire bar here. Sounds like a good idea to me. Oh, I guess I got kind of lucky there. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just go. Oh, hello. That is a room with some lasers. Alright, finally. One of the few uses for, this shield that I have here. If you want to block on your side, you gotta hold your sword out, you know, it's a thing that you gotta be aware of. This is a very scary thing. These lasers, I believe, do like 2 hearts of damage. I don't quite recall. This guy is gonna be a problem, though. You gotta have a duel on a bridge here. Unfortunately, he lost the duel. There's the key I wanted. Ah, yes. There's a bombable wall down here. Bombable wall for me to blow up. Yes, please. And, oh. Well, as I recall, the Light World version of that ledge was literally useless, so I'm not really sure why that doorway exists. It just kinda does. That was me falling in a hole. Just in case you wanted to see that happen one more time. Just seemed like the thing to do. This is a bizarre and chaotic room. I just kind of threw that boomerang behind me. It's fine. Not really sure why that didn't count as a hit, unfortunately. I kind of want to go over there, because there's like a bunch of pots. I just want to see what's underneath, man. Some arrows and some hearts. That's important, probably. There's just a lot of dudes in here. It's kind of a silly thing. I should actually probably make use of you. Probably a good idea. I didn't even bother lifting up one of those pots, but it's fine. I don't need to lift up all the pots. You know, Link isn't completely a vandal. He does have some respect for things. Some respect. Well, this looks like a foreboding, little pathway here. Ah, the boss, huh? Is that really it? Done here? Alright. Alright. Let's save Zelda from a 3-headed turtle. Yo, by the way, if you didn't get the ice rod by this point, you're gonna have some issues because you need to use the ice rod to hurt the fire head here. The fire head being the one that spits the fire, the ice head being the one that spits the ice. Making actual ice physics floor here, which is kind of annoying. I don't believe the ice breath itself actually hurts you, but you gotta watch out for that middle head. It's gonna try to get you. Thankfully, the other heads aren't too terrible, but we did it! Can't believe I killed the turtle inside the turtle. Oh no! Turns out the turtle was a snake the whole time. I wonder where his weak point is. I don't think I can quite fathom where the weak point of this snake is. It was a snake masquerading as a turtle. Freaking heck, guy. What do you think this is? Some sort of, like, turtle fest? We already did that back in May. Man, that was a crazy time. I wonder how many people get the joke. Point is, we got the final crystal, and as you might recall, this one is special. It's Zelda! Haven't seen you since the beginning of the game. Ah, yes, you are not in the clutches of monsters like all the rest, apparently. I am a legendary hero, probably. Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't just kind of assume that based on the circumstances between then and now? I feel like you might be, stretching the truth a little bit. He's in the tower. Oh, once Ganon enters the Light World, it is unlikely anyone can stop him. That's probably bad. Should probably prevent that. The Tower of Ganon. We'll use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace! Alright, if you say so. I got you. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. One last time. Aw, yeah. So, that just leaves the tower. However, before I go there, I've got one last stop to make before we end this episode. Because it's a rather important one, if I do say so myself. It's finally time to solve the one last mystery that has been eluding us. You remember this bomb shop here? He seems to have some new products. A super bomb in stock. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, you can drop this bomb anywhere. Press the A button, don't forget. So, this bomb actually shows up as soon as you complete both Ice Palace and Misery Mire. So this has technically been available for a little while. Actually, speaking of that, it's worth mentioning, Canis Maria is an interesting sort of thing because it kind of allows you to just cheat the crap out of Ice Palace. You remember that pressure switch at the bottom? Like, it's a pressure switch. If you go to Misery Mire before you go to Ice Palace, you can skip doing like an extra loop around the dungeon. That does mean going to Misery Mire without the blue mail, so pick your poison, I guess. Let's see if the super bomb can destroy this little dancing crack. Looks like yes. Looks like yes. Oh, it's another wishing pond. I feel like I should throw something in, huh? But what should I throw in? How about my sword? Ugh. The effects of the Dark World have not been kind, but yes, I have dropped this. I sure have. Yo, my sword is stronger. I can feel the power. Super good. The Golden Sword. The final form of your Master Sword. Truly a devastating beast in terms of attack power. It's so powerful that its spin attacks actually can't do any more damage than your just normal sword swipe. Like, your normal sword swipe now does the same damage as your tempered spin attack. Doubling damage yet again. This thing will basically destroy everything in your path. You know, it's actually the best sword in the game. I mean, what else are you gonna say about it, really? It's just kind of a shame that the spin attack doesn't do any more damage, but that doesn't make it useless. The spin attack still has its lingering hitbox and much larger hitbox at that, so it's still not useless by any means. But, yeah, that's one powerful sword. Gotta say. Next up, we can probably throw something else. How about the bow and arrow? That sounds like a good plan to me. Why, yes I did. I'll give you something important. These are the silver arrows to give Ganon his last moment. You definitely need them. I know I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Ganon's cruel powers to blame. You must defeat Ganon. I even got special dialogue. Got the silver arrows. Yo, have you ever wanted another extremely powerful weapon? Well, here you go. This thing does immense damage. And when I say immense damage, it actually does more damage than the Golden Sword. Believe it or not. These things pretty much one-shot everything in the game. As long as it can be damaged by arrows, at any rate. Like, these are really good. They just are. There's not much else to say. I mean, we just kind of powered up super good, man. Like, it's, you can't be helped. We are just probably the most powerful force in all of Hyrule. We need to go back up the mountain now, I suppose. For the record, like the other waterfall wishing, you can throw a bottle in there. You'll get a blue potion back. I don't really need to do that, so I won't. I'll meet you back up in the Dark World. Out of my way, Lionels! I got the power of gold on my side. power of gold cannot stand up to the power that is me. Bow and silver arrows, forget about it. That guy's freaking dead. Thanks for the health refill. I might need it. Next time. Gonna break the barrier of Ganon's tower with our power. Next time. See you later and goodbye.